Hello, Senior Stoner fans. Senior Stoner back at you with another great product review. This time we're going to talk about edibles. We're going to talk about edibles that I personally have used, and we're going to discuss how to basically medicate yourself with edibles, because there's a whole different program than there is with dabs, with marijuana, with syringes, with THC crystals. It doesn't matter what it is. It has nothing to compare with edibles. So let's talk about what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be looking at PJ Butter Double Dose, which is a 300 milligram bar, and PJ Butter's Triple Dose cannabis chocolate bars. One is a Belgian dark chocolate, one is a Belgian chocolate with cappuccino. Regardless whether they say triple or double dose, what you need to look at is the milligrams of cannabis. Milligrams of cannabis, milligrams of THC. That's the important thing. Because, my gosh, the average person, I would think, this is a small candy bar the size of 2 fingers. Average person could unwrap this candy bar and start munching and be done with it. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. This is a marijuana edible. It's going to hit you much different than anything we smoke. Anything. Doesn't matter if it's a peak. Doesn't matter if it's distillate, if it's crystals, if it's the wax cigar. Doesn't matter what it is. It's not as strong as an edible. And an edible is going to be very difficult for you to turn the volume down. It's going to be very irritating for you if it gets to that point. So here is the advice you must follow. Start small. What do I mean by start small? If this was the edible, this is what you start with. I know it's going to say, I'm a baby. That's all. I'm bigger than that. I can take more than that. Well, you can't. Okay? The average person needs to start with about a 5 or a 10 milligram dose. Not 300 or 450. Not 150. You have to start with an extremely small dose. In order to do that, you have to have self-control. The reason you have to have self-control with this is this can really make you feel uncomfortable, can make you dizzy, can ruin your night or ruin your day. So I'm heavily medicated at all times because I live in chronic intractable pain. Okay, set me aside. Here's what has to happen with a bar like this. You don't unwrap the whole bar. You slide it down very carefully in its wrapper and you take a small piece of the corner. Remember, if it's a 300 milligram bar, each tenth is 30 milligrams. That's too much, okay? The 450 milligram bar, each tenth is 45 milligrams. That's too much. Too much for the average person. Too much for most of my viewers, most of my subscribers. And it's not a bad thing. This doesn't make us wimps, guys and gals. Anybody who uses edibles understands what I'm saying, because we've all been to that bad spot once at least. So you must follow what it says. Beware. Can everybody see the nice word there? Beware. Well, you have to beware, okay? This is not scaring you. This is coaching you. You have to beware that this is not going to happen to you, okay? So you must start in increments the size of this piece of the square of the sticky note. That's right. Smallest piece you can pick is what you start with. There was a bar I used to use when they made it that was 1,000 milligrams. And literally, if I took crumbs off of it, I would feel good. So once you buy these bars or these chocolates, you have to really practice with them in small doses to understand how strong they are. I guess the best way to put it is it's like baseball. They train you when you were little in the outfield to always run back to try to catch the ball when it's hit, because you can always run forward easier than running back to catch the ball. They always train you with pain medicine. Take your pain medicine at a set time during the day. Make sure you keep it, taking it regular at a set time during the day so that the pain doesn't get ahead of it, because you very often have a hard time getting pain under control with pain medicine if you didn't take the pain medicine ahead of time or while it was happening. Because when it crescendos, the pain medicine might not work. It's the same thing with something like this, okay? You have to give this a lot of time, a lot of patience, okay? And whether it's the PJ Butters, which I have here, the 300 and the 450 bars, or whether it's another edible, don't think you're Superman or Superwoman. You are not, okay? Whether it grabs you in an hour or 5 hours, it's going to grab you. Don't do it. Be happy, go slow, and enjoy your edibles. This is Senior Stoner with the PJ Butters Chocolate Review. Have a great day and be careful of your edibles.